We have a destroyer practically completing a formality and winning the Confluence Calcutta 2000 Guineas. We have the elated connections posing with the photo, and we will shortly have a word with the man of the moment who practically made it a cakewalk for a destroyer that was available at very meager odds at 100 to 35 on. Managed to back a destroyer. They never got a heartbeat because they getting destroyer in front and there was no challengers as such. So I will quickly have a word with PS once he's done with posing for the photographers. This is the second classic for destroyer back to back. So he's making a habit about winning the classics, and PS, very well done, and I think it was perhaps one of the easier classics you have won in Calcutta. Walk us through the race.
Yeah, the horse took a nice jump and I got a chance to make my own pace. You know that he's a game of a horse. He knows his work. So I don't have to do much. I just have to keep him alert so that he can continue with this.
I asked you this question, PS, earlier. Is Destroyer the Derby horse? I think PS is on his way to the paddock. We will get that question answered in the presentation ceremony. And I will let the connections enjoy their moment. We will speak to them later.
The distances and time won by 2.5 lengths, 2.25 lengths between second and third, 9 3/4 lengths between third and fourth, 7.25 lengths between fourth and fifth. Time 1 minute 40.049 seconds. I repeat, 2.5, 2.25, 9 3/4, 7.25. Time 1 minute 40.049 seconds.
Your attention please. The all clear has been given for the 5th race in Kolkata.
Hello. Mr. Sudipto Sarkar, Chairman and Senior Steward, Royal Calcutta Turf Club, will present the trophy for the Confluence Calcutta 2000 Guineas 2023 Grade 2, won by the Bay Colt Destroyer, owned by Mrs. Smita Bajoria, Sanjay Goyani, Cherian Abraham, and Balan Mola. Trained by Mr. Patrick Quinn. Ridden by jockey P.S. Chauhan. And Destroyer, who's a got abroad, was bred at the Poonawalla Stud Farms, the Poonawalla Group of Farms. We've got prizes for both the grooms, which will be handed over to the trainer. So, ladies and gentlemen, the outcome of the Calcutta 2000 Guineas. We have a quick word first with Mr. Cherian. So, a classic in Calcutta, your first classic in Calcutta?
No, I had won the 2000 Guineas last year also with Imperial Power, and the Monsoon Derby also with the same horse Destroyer. This is my third classic.
So, a big one, and that's a hat trick for you. Congratulations. And P.S. Chauhan, who's ridden Destroyer from the front. What did you feel today? You had to pull the stick on him. Was he loafing a bit in front?
Actually, the ground was little wet, and he just came into the front and he started loafing. So I need to keep him continue for that, and I just stick.
So you're going to be riding him right through all the classics?
Yes, sir. Hope.
All the best, P.S. All the best. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the presentation area, it was Destroyer who once again destroyed the opposition to win the Calcutta 2000 Guineas.
Dividend for the fifth race of Calcutta. One win pays rupees 13,113. One place pays rupees 11,111, and two place pays rupees 19,119. Second horse pool pays rupees 31,331. Third horse pool pays rupees 40,40. Quinella pays rupees 39,39. Forecast pays rupees 40,40. Your attention please. Tanala pays rupees 46,46. The winning combination is 1, 2 and 4. Your attention please. Exacta pays rupees 249. The winning combination is 1, 2, 4 and 6. Your attention please. In the fourth leg of jackpot pool, there are 490 successful winning tickets. Your attention please. In the second leg of second triple pool, there are 805 winning tickets. And in the third leg of mini jackpot pool, there are 113 successful winning tickets.
And they're away in racing for the Confluence Calcutta 2000 Guineas, Grade 2, 2023. And Destroyer gets straight down to business by about 2 lengths there from Ramiel in second. An identical distance away then, we've got Hornbill in third. 2.5, 3 away then, we've got Power Racer, followed there by Tango Punch and Extravagant Star. And as they go past and approach the 1200, it continues to be Destroyer on a start-to-finish mission. Tracking him all the time in second position. There comes Ramiel. 1.5 lengths behind Ramiel is Hornbill, about 2 lengths adrift. Then we've got Power Racer on the rails, keeping him company on the outside there. Tango Punch, and about 2.5, 3 adrift. Then last of 6 is the Tango Punch. I beg your pardon, Extravagant Star. But as they begin to negotiate the turn and pass the 800-meter marker, Destroyer continues on his start-to-finish mission, still going handily in front by about 3 lengths now from Ramiel, being pushed to stay there in second. Hornbill is off the bridle already in third. Then we've got Power Racer, Extravagant Star making a bit of a forward move. But as they turn home and straighten up, and Destroyer is still the leader, traveling handily in front by about 2.5, 3 lengths there from Ramiel, heavily under the whip. Then comes Hornbill, but with about 150 left to run. Destroyer being given a reminder, but he's kicked away very nicely indeed from a fast finishing Hornbill, who's going to run on to take second, but it's all over. Destroyer wins the Calcutta 2000 Guineas comfortably from Hornbill. Then came Ramiel, followed a long way back to Extravagant Star. So the outcome of the 5th race, the second classic of the season, the Calcutta 2000 Guineas, going to number 1, Destroyer, trained by Patrick Quinn, ridden by P.S. Chauhan, owned by Smita Bajoria, Sanjay Goyani, Cherian Abraham, and Balam Mola. Made all the
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the 6th race of the day, the last race of the day, the Moon Forest Handicap. For horses rated 41 to 66, it's a 2,000-meter race. Albert, you've got a small field to call. 4 runners, namely Kiefer, Rhapsody in Green, Dubai Star, and Sagittari. Give us your view on Kiefer.
I think Melissa Kiefer is won her first start when coming back to Calcutta. I think that was a very impressive start. I think stepping out up in the distance would not hurt her, but carrying the top weight over 2,000 meters, if she goes on a start-to-finish mission, that will be probably her undoing. And if she's held back, I don't know if Kiefer will be able to manage with the break in the change in running style. So I think Kiefer might be a little difficult here.
And horse number 2, Rhapsody in Green from Neil Dada Shah's yard.
To be honest, Rhapsody in Green did not beat much in the race that she had, but the manner of her victory was very impressive, very pleasing to the eye. And I think if she can use that turn of it today, and I think might just bother them.
And horse number 3, Dubai Star from Patrick Quinn's yard.
Hard to make a case for Dubai Star because of based on the last 3 run. I think would like to see something from Dubai Star before I recommend it.
And then horse number 4, Sagittari from Rajesh Naredo's yard.
I think Sagittari is definitely one of the classic hopefuls, and Rodrigo Garner, the Starry Eyes finished on second in the Indian Derby. So Sagittari, and I was very impressed with the way it won the first start, and he was really impressive. He got into a duel and then started to really blossom. I think Sagittari would perhaps be the horse everybody here has to beat, carrying the bottom weight of 51.5 kilos. And it's very versatile horse. I've seen it work in the track works, and I think Sagittari can go to the front, or else it can be held up. So I think if Kiefer goes to the front, Sagittari is held back in second. I think it's going to be a race there itself. The 4 runners are making their way to the starting gate for the last race of the day. The Moon Forest handicap for horses rated 41 to 66, rated 21 to 46, eligible to be run over a distance of 2,000 meters. A quick look at the bookmakers' odds. Number 1 Kiefer at 16 to 10. Number 4 Sagittari is at 2 to 1. Number 2 Rashpudi in green is 3 to 1. And number 3 Dubai Star is a long shot here at 10 to 1. While the runners and riders are making their way to the starting gate, I will just inform you there will be 2 mock races run after the completion of the last race. A mock race with 8 runners will be run over a distance of 1200 meters. Then we have a mock race over 1400 meters, which will be run first with 4 runners taking part in it. I will share with you the details of the runners once we complete the last race, and it will be on the CCTV monitors as well. So the runners and riders beginning to arrive at the starting gate, with the exception of Dubai Star, who's about a couple of 100 meters away from the starting gate. Almost a 3-way battle in the bookmakers' odds. So with the arrival of Dubai Star, all 4 runners circling behind the starting gate, we shouldn't have much of a delay for the loading operations to get underway. In fact, the orange marker goes up and the loading operations underway. They have blindfolded Rashpudi in green. Rashpati in green will be the first one to be tried. Gets in is Rashpati in green. Looks like they're going to be slapping the blinds on Dubai Star as well. In the meantime, Kiefer, the favorite, at 16-10 goes in. Rashpati in green and Kiefer are the two already loaded. Walking forward, there is Sagittari. Shies away is Sagittari. That's the drone footage that we got. The blindfolded Dubai Star being tried now. They're also trying Sagittari. Both go in simultaneously to complete the line. All four runners in the gate. They're set. The track is clear. And they're away and racing a little slowly out, almost off his saddle. There is Rupal Singh on Dubai Star, but regains. He's in last spot as the field settles down to race. It's Kiefer, just the leader, the one who's improving on the outside. There is Sagittari to join Kiefer in front, about length and a half behind. There is Rashpati in green, about 3-4 lengths behind. There is Rupal Singh. He's a brave lad who's still on the saddle, and his stirrups are in place. They take the first right-handed turn. It continues to be Kiefer by about 3/4 of a length in front of him. Second, there is Sagittari, who's avoiding the rail, racing about 2 off it. Watching all this unfold in front of him, there is Rashpati in green with P. Trevor on board, about 4-5 lengths behind. There is Dubai Star. They go past the 1200 now. It continues to be Kiefer, but very keen on the outside. There is Sagittari with Neeraj Rawal on board. These two are almost having a duel early on. Still about 1200 left in the race. And third continues to be Rashpati in green, about 2.5 lengths behind. There is Dubai Star. They take the second right-handed turn, go past the 1000 meters. Kiefer now goes about 2.5 lengths clear. Sagittari has settled back and being joined on the outside there by Rashpati in green, about 3.5-4 lengths behind. There is Dubai Star. They go past the 800 and approach the 6 now. Kiefer has extended the lead, and Sagittari looks to be in a spot of bother, going almost backward under pressure. The moved into second now is Rashpati in green, the one who's traveling a slightly wide of the track. There is Dubai Star. And now last of 4 there is Sagittari. The horses take the turn, enter the home straight. Kiefer on a start to finish mission in the hands of P.S. Chauhan. In second there is Rashpati in green with Pete Trevor. They are at the top of the home straight. And miles wide there is Dubai Star. Into the last 350 now. Kiefer, length and a half, 2 lengths in front of Rashpati in green is the one who's coming up with a run down the center. It's Kiefer towards the inside and Rashpati in green on the outside. It's Kiefer from Rashpati in green. Kiefer from Rashpati in green. Kiefer doggedly ahead from Rashpati in green. Kiefer from Rashpati in green. Kiefer, Rashpati in green. Kiefer, Rashpati in green. And Kiefer going to make every post a winning one. Rashpati in green and gallant in second. In third there is Dubai Star. Then we had Sagittari. So the property of Mr. Bikram Bachawat, representing Messrs. Bachawat Farms Private Limited, trained by Shame Sabbu, ridden by P.S. Chauhan, who just got the 2000 guineas. So making every post a winning one, there is Kiefer. We will have the replay shortly on our screen. A very eventful race. We had Dubai Star, who almost dislodged the rider at the start. Rupal Singh showing remarkable skills to stay in the saddle. And Sagittari, there was some 100 meters, and then I think Neeraj gathered him up and finished on. As you can see the replay, you can see Kiefer making the pace and given a breather by P.S. Chauhan. And Rashpati in green was being asked for efforts by P. Trevor, but wasn't really gaining on Kiefer. Into the last 200 meters, Kiefer stayed towards the inside of the track, which is perhaps the harder side of the track, and kept on battling on. So that's your winner for the last race. Moon Forest Handicap. Kiefer gets it.
results of the 6th race at Kolkata. Number 1, Kaifer first. Number 2, Rhapsody in Green second. Number 3, Dubai Star third. Number 4, Sagittarii fourth. I repeat, number 1, Kaifer first. Number 2, Rhapsody in Green second. Number 3, Dubai Star third. Number 4, Sagittarii fourth. The distances and time, 1 by a length and a half, a distance between second and third, 2 lengths between third and fourth. Time, 2 minutes 10.619 seconds. I repeat, 1 and a half, a distance, 2, time, 2 minutes 10.619 seconds.
Your attention please. The all clear has been given for the 6th race in Kolkata.
And there we are racing a little slowly out, almost off his saddle. There is Rupal Singh on Dubai Star, but regains. He's in last spot as the field settles down to race. It's Kiefer, just the leader, the one who's improving on the outside. There is Sagittari to join Kiefer in front, about length and a half behind. There is Rashput in green, about 3-4 lengths behind. There is Rupal Singh. He's a brave lad who's still on the saddle, and his stirrups are in place. They take the first right-handed turn. It continues to be Kiefer by about 3/4 of a length in front of him. Second, there is Sagittari, who's avoiding the rail, racing about 2 off it. Watching all this unfold in front of him, there is Rashpudi in green with P. Trevor on board, about 4-5 lengths behind. There is Dubai Star. They go past the 1200 now. It continues to be Kiefer, but very keen on the outside. There is Sagittari with Neeraj Rawal on board. These two are almost having a duel early on. Still about 1200 left in the race. And third continues to be Rashpudi in green, about 2.5 lengths behind. There is Dubai Star. They take the second right-handed turn, go past the 1000 meters. Kiefer now goes about 2.5 lengths clear. Sagittari has settled back and being joined on the outside there by Rashpudi in green, about 3.5-4 lengths behind. There is Dubai Star. They go past the 800 and approach the 6 now. Kiefer has extended the lead, and Sagittari looks to be in a spot of bother, going almost backward under pressure. The moved into second now is Rashpudin Green, the one who's traveling a slightly wide of the track. There is Dubai Star. And now last of four, there is Sagittari. The horses take the turn, enter the home straight. Kiefer on a start to finish mission in the hands of P.S. Chauhan. In second, there is Rashpudin Green with Pete Trevor. They are at the top of the home straight. And miles wide, there is Dubai Star. Into the last 350 now. Kiefer, length and a half, 2 lengths in front of Rashpudin Green is the one who's coming up with a run down the center. It's Kiefer towards the inside and Rashpudin Green on the outside. It's Kiefer from Rashpudin Green. Kiefer from Rashpudin Green. Kiefer doggedly ahead from Rashpudin Green. Kiefer from Rashpudin Green. Kiefer, Rashpudin Green. Kiefer, Rashpudin Green. And Kiefer going to make every post a winning one. Rashpudin Green and gallant in second. In third, there is Dubai Star. Then we had Sagittari. So the property of Mr. Bikram Bachawaz representing
dividend for the 6th race, that is the last race of Calcutta. 1 win pays rupees 18,18. 1 place pays rupees 13,13, and 2 place also pays rupees 13,13. Second horse pool pays rupees 16,16. Third horse pool pays rupees 42,42. Quinella pays rupees 31,31. Forecast pays rupees 37,37. Your attention please. Tanala pays rupees 188, 188. The winning combination is 1, 2 and 3. Your attention please. In the third leg of second triple pole, the dividend is 132, 132 on 214 winning tickets. Your attention please. In the fourth leg of mini jackpot pole, the dividend is 2000, 2000 on 37 successful winning tickets. Your attention please. The runner-up dividend for Calcutta races on 490 winning tickets on fourth leg is rupees 161, 161, and the gross jackpot dividend for Calcutta races, including the share of 30% on 149 winning tickets on fifth leg before tax, is rupees 1,396, 1396.
runners and riders are making their way to the starting gate for both the mark races. I'll share the details for the mark race. The first mark race, which will be run over a distance of 1200 meters, reduced to 7 runners now with the withdrawal of Cool Rider. So we got Parker, track 288, ride of Afzal Khan in the lemon green jacket on your screen. Then we got Lady Sunshine and the famous colors of Mr. Jaideep Datta Gupta, the green with the white sash, mount of P. Trevor. We got Sea Salt Caramel, who's in the white, green and blue belt, the mount of Nikhil Naidu. We got Archway, track number 292, mount of P. Tejeshwar in the all blue jacket. We got Vince Angel, track number 242, in the grey and yellow jacket, mount of Tausif Ahmed. We got first of the 2 Manjari runners, Blinky Bill, sporting the claret cap, the mount of J.H. Arul, track number 250. We got Wordsmith, who sports the white cap, the mount of Mohammad Akram, track number 257. The details for the second mark race to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. Mighty Zoe, the mount of Imran Chisti, track number 293, in the pink jacket with the grey stars. We got Tess, track number 264, the mount of R.S. Bhatti in the famous Poonawala colors. We got all-time legend, the mount of Arman Khan in the predominantly yellow and black jacket, track 265. Then we got Lucretius, the mount of Abhishek Habbu, track number 556 in the blue jacket with the white S. So the runners making their way to the starting gate. Of one of them, that's Tess, who's going around in circles, and we have our handlers approaching Tess. So our next race day is on 16th, so not too far away. 16th of December, then we race again on 21st of December, which has been a rescheduled meeting brought forward from the 23rd of December. So we have plenty of action coming your way. I hope all of you had a good day today. We saw the mighty Destroyer going on a start-to-finish mission and winning with a measure of comfort. Hornbill definitely was an eye-catcher, came out and finished on a credible second. A few other runners which perhaps caught the eye. Oh My Darling made every post a winning one. We had Etosha, who really pulverized the opposition, won rather well. He perhaps will have another win in store. We saw Jamaica winning by the skin of her teeth. UV really came flying at Jamaica. On the opening event of the day, Tender Heart, ridden by Kiran Naidu, got us off the mark. So the runners and riders are beginning to arrive at the starting gate. The first one on top of your screen, that's Parker in the lemon jacket with the white belt. Next one arriving on screen there is Lady Sunshine, the mount of P. Trevor. Now the one who you see, that's Archway, the mount of P. Tejeshwar. This is Sea Salt Caramel, the mount of Nikhil Naidu. There you have the details of the mark race on your screen. This is actually the second mark race details. loading operations about to begin. We have Lady Sunshine in front of the gates. Will be backed in with the blinds on. The first one to be tried perhaps will going to be Blinky Bill. They're using the rings on Blinky Bill. Blinky Bill has been loaded. A little closer to the gates, that's Wordsmith. Wordsmith has been loaded. Going forward now is Vince Angel. Vince Angel loaded. Parker being taken in. We have two behind, that's Archway and Sea Salt Caramel. I hope I don't mess that name up. Going forward now is Archway in the dark blue jacket. The four runners already in. There is Parker, Vince Angel, Blinky Bill, Wordsmith, and now joining those four there is Archway. One in front, that's Lady Sunshine. One at the back, that's Sea Salt Caramel, the mount of Nikhil Naidu. Gets in a Sea Salt Caramel. We just wait for the blindfolded Lady Sunshine to be backed in. Almost there is Lady Sunshine. Now finally backed in, the front gates locked, the rear gates locked, they're set, the track is clear. They're waiting for the starter's call. And the starter lets them go for the first mock race. Even start by most of the runners very awkwardly out of the gates after jumping out. There is Blinky Bill. As the field settles down to race, it's Archway just in front, putting in a fast run towards the inside. There is Lady Sunshine. Not too far away there is Parker, racing slightly wide of the track. There is Wordsmith. Towards the inside we got Sea Salt Caramel. They passed the 800. For the back in the field there is Vince Angel. On the outside of Vince Angel in the claret jacket there is Blinky Bill. They passed the 600 now. Continues to be Archway but has company in Wordsmith on the outside. The one who's circling the field on the outside there is Blinky Bill. Towards the inside is Lady Sunshine. The grey in the field being passed on the outside there by Parker as they get ready to take the turn. For the back in the field there is Vince Angel, and last of 7 there is Sea Salt Caramel. They're at the top of the home straight. Now it's Wordsmith. Towards the inside there is Archway. Then we go back to Lady Sunshine. Between runners there is Parker. Then we got Sea Salt Caramel. They're really racing well within themselves. Past the riding school is Archway. Now being passed on the outside there by Wordsmith. Archway fights back towards the inside. Lady Sunshine coming up with a run towards the inside. But Archway now getting stronger towards the winning post. As Archway makes every post a winning one from Wordsmith, and second and third is Lady Sunshine. Then we went back to Parker. For the back in the field there was Sea Salt Caramel. Second last there was Blinky Bill. Last of all was Vince Angel. Over to the second mock race, which is to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. the loading operations about to begin for the second mark race to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. We got 4 runners lining up for the mark race. In the pink with the grey star, that's Mighty Zoe on your screen. One with the blue with the white S, that's Lucretius. The one which is being tried now is Lucretius. In the red with the Maltese star, that's Tez. The one in the yellow jacket, just out of the picture now, is all-time legend. Being a little playful there is Lucretius. They're using the rings. We have about 9 handlers around Lucretius. You can spot the trainer, our fellow broadcaster, Mr. Daniel David, trying to whistle Lucretius and perhaps calm the house down. Seems to have done the trick. Almost there is Lucretius, but he's settled down. The handler is trying to push Lucretius a little further so that they can close the rear gates. They have done that. The next one perhaps on my screen was rearing up as I started to speak about Mighty Zoe. And that's all-time legend on the right of your screen. They're going to slap the blindfolds on Mighty Zoe from the yard of my fellow broadcaster, Rutherford Alford. His horse ran 4th in the 2000 Guineas. I'm sure he must be pleased with the effort. Mighty Zoe can't see where it's going, but backs away nevertheless. They're loading Mighty Zoe in the wide gate 4. That leaves the 2 gate in between and 3 gate open. Next one loaded, there is All-Time Legend. All-Time Legend gets close to the gates and backs away. Okay, now All-Time Legend is getting a little fractious as the handlers try to get on top. They might just want to use the blinds. Not sure how the horse behaves with the blinds, but just a thought. Standing out sideways, and Armand trying to just tap it a little bit so perhaps gets a little obedient. Now our assistant starter, Mr. Afzal Hussain, is slapping the blinds on All-Time Legend. Let's see what it does. Still trying to see, there is All-Time Legend. Going backward, crashes into the false rails. And they have almost tricked him into the gates, and All-Time Legend has been loaded. Next up is Tez. Tez behaves very nicely. With that, all 4 runners in the gate. The track is clear. And rearing up inside the gate, there is all-time legend, has settled down, and they're away and racing for the second mark race. Getting a flyer, there is Tez, who goes into the lead. Brushed up down the center, there is all-time legend. In third, we got Lucretius, and last of 4, there is Mighty Zoe. They're racing well within themselves into the first 200 meters, and it's all-time legend who's taken it up from Tez in second, about a length between these two lengths behind, making a slight improvement of a little wide of the track into the first turn. There is Mighty Zoe. A close last, there is all Lucretius. They take the first right-handed turn and almost 4 in a line. As they pass that, it's an all-time legend towards the inside. Down the center, there is Tez, racing a little waywardly now. On the wide outside, there is Mighty Zoe. A close last now is Lucretius. They have a little over 600 to go. It's Tez who might be in front from Lucretius, perhaps going a little backward in 4th spot. As they take the turn now, it's Tez from Mighty Zoe has moved into second, and then we got all-time legend and Lucretius. They're into the home straight. They're well within themselves, perhaps racing at 60% of their race ability, and Mighty Zoe on the outside, given the free rein, takes up the running, goes about 2-3 lengths clear, sitting like a wine glass on top of Tez. There is R.S. Bhatti, but into the last 100 meters, it's Mighty Zoe really showing a clean pair of wheels, wins it by about 7.5 lengths in front of. In second, there is Tez. In third, we went back to Lucretius, and last of 4, there is all-time legend.